Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, it is the weekend. Well, at least the weekend's coming up. So, it wouldn't shock me if you've been thinking this yourself, because I do every now and then. What are their thoughts of you? Now, it can be applied to whoever it is, okay? So I hope you picked your pile. We're gonna go on to pile number 1 right now. So pile number 1, how are you? So, what are their thoughts of you? Let's clear the airs here. I understand this is very, very nerve-wracking. I should have said this in the opening, but I knew I was missing something. Ace of Pentacles, prosperity. King of the Ocean, order. Oh. Six of Pentacles, generosity. Two of Swords, vision. Page of Cups, imagination. Gratitude, Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I like this. And then the World. Oh, so this person, whoever it is, okay, this is very subjective, and this is someone that you may or may not have known, but they're a very strong figure, very, very, very strong figure, but they're also very, very generous as well. They are very prosperous, and they're very they're just like this person is very, very, very creative. They can be an artist, a musician, you name it, writer, or this could be you as well, and this is how they've been seeing you, and the thing is, or like the other way around that. The thing is that their thoughts of you are that you're extremely strong-hearted, very generous, very, very I would say independent for the most part. Of course, everyone needs like some dependence, at least in my opinion. How this person, their thoughts of you are that you're extremely rejuvenating, like you're extremely pleasant to be around. They might think you're a little bossy, they might think you're a little too firm and a little too direct, and you don't get, and you carry yourself with like I don't care attitude. But and which can be like end up becoming like very brash and off-putting, but and also stubborn. But they see that even though you have a bit of stubbornness, you're very, very there's a bit of a I should say not a bit, but you have a lot of visions and imaginations, and you're very gratuitous, and you're very and the reason why you want that you have these is so that way you use your order for prosperity and regeneration as well. So this person sees you as a very, very strong, bossy, but what else? Their thoughts of you. So, a new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. You see vision in holding the vision. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Activated earth, power places, key lines, trust where you're led. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. This is promising here. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. This person knows that you're not ordinary. You're not your average human. You do have these visions, and you are very much a manifester. And there are a lot of people who are scared to be those things, believe it or not, because we live at a time and age where image is everything. Image and just popularity and just affirmation, all that stuff. We let people dictate who and what we are. At least, maybe not y'all, but maybe not my audience, and I sure don't. But there are people out there who are worried about their perception from other people are, and they fixate on that, believe it or not. You are not like that. You've been cracked open. You've hit rock bottom, and it wouldn't shock me if they think of you as that. Hey, you know what? This person is very humble and it wouldn't shock me if they've already been through this, because you're very much a fighter. You very much are a visionary, and you've gone through a lot of nonsense, to put it in best words, because of how should I say this? Because you've hit rock bottom before. You know what this is like. You're very empathic, and you question everything. And along with being being a little compulsive. But this person, their thoughts of you are that that this is a karmic relationship, that you two were meant for each other. And I don't mean like it doesn't mean to be it doesn't have to be in like a romantic sense, but also like a presence sense, like you being their friend or acquaintance, or them knowing of you, or like what you know about, and the way you carry yourself is just very, very therapeutic. And it's just something, hey, you know what, I don't want to miss my opportunity to actually get to know this person. They're very, very, very different. They're very strong. They have a very great, wonderful imagination. They're very creative. They're very artistic, and they're also very empathic as well. They're strong but gentle. They're rough but smooth. You kind of know what I mean. That's how they think of you. It's like, hey, yeah, you've been through a lot of nonsense in your life, or even in your past lives, and however, that doesn't faze you. You're saying, you know what, that's just part of the process. That's just part of life and the reincarnations and all. And they see and know that you're a golden child. They can tell that you're not from here because of the way you carry yourself and the way you speak. You're a lot more humble than average, because you've hit rock bottom before in some part in your life or in your previous life. You know what it's like to just not be so arrogant. You still pursue life with a very innocent and outgoing and vivacious ways. However, you're also very, very, very aware, in enthusiastic ways as well. People might think it's immature. People might think that's not practical. People might think that it's like, but you know what? That's what this person thinks. It's like, hey, you know what? They're different. In a good way. Star Child. Merkaba, spiritual protection. Alchemical mutation. Spiritual service. Seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. Sixth ray of devotion. Ascension, Rainbow Bridge. Wow. So their thoughts of you are that they know that you're not your ordinary being. You're a lion amongst sheep. A lot of people just go with the flow and go with what their jobs and the world tells them to do and to be, and you know that. But their thoughts of you are that you're very much a star child. You are a star seed, and you do a lot of spiritual services to people, even when you don't realize that you do. And there are some things that's. And I don't like tooting my own horn, but you know, I've gotten critique from that. You know, people, but the thing is that here, you know, I shouldn't say but the thing is is that you're very very you're mutating or an evolved. You're an evolved soul. You are a star child, but but you're very smart. You're very strong spiritually, and not a lot of people are. My bestie, she's very spiritually inclined, but she has family that are not exactly like that. They think it's like a little too out there and all, but it's like you do realize that a lot of the stuff that these spiritual people are saying, and these channels, tarot card reading channels, other channelers, channeling channels, and I mean like spiritual and soul channeling. You honestly think that those things are spoofs? I mean, like, some of them are. There are some frauds in our midst. It's a little bit of a tongue twister, but a vast majority of people like this, including you, audience, are honest about this. This isn't to bank off of wisdom and knowledge. You're sorry if I'm going on that little side tangent, but that is exactly what you are. You're an ascended person. You're an ascended soul, star child in the rainbow bridge, ascension. You hold a lot of keys, and not just to a lot of keys to ascension, but also you show a lot of characteristics of being ascended. You're very sensitive. You're very generous. You're very, and I don't mean like sensitive as in like you're hypersensitive and paranoia and all, but you're very empathic. You're very, again, you're soft, but you're rough but smooth. You know you're strong. You're strong, but you're strong but soft, and in a good way. You're strong in terms of like defense, but you have a lot of empathy in you, which makes a lot of the difference for people and for you. That's how you actually stick out, because not a lot of people are like that. So that's extremely high praise. Limitless. Balance. Choices. Strength. Gratitude. Believe. Hope. I love this. You give them hope and I don't mean that exclusively to like you're giving them hope by hanging around with them. That's not what I mean. But you give them hope in terms of like a lot of balance. They see that you're very, very, very strong as well. You have a lot of strength. I said this earlier. And choices, balance. You bring a lot of balance, strength, and so much to their lives. Their thoughts of you are that you're very developed. Like they perceive you as someone who, if you just, I know it's cliche. They how they say, Oh, well, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. That I understand that's very cliche. However, that's how they perceive you. They think that this person is just so free and just so, like, they are unchained. They are unplugged from the world in a good way. They don't let people tell them what to think or do. They believe what they want to believe, and they double down and triple down. And sometimes, to some people, it may come out as stubborn or delusional or whatever. But to a lot of but they think their thoughts of you are that you are limitless. You bring balance to people. You're very strong. You're very gratuitous, and you help people believe in themselves, and you give them hope. You give that. You're very much an inspiration to them, to the ones around you. So whoever's thinking of you, that's their thoughts. You're very much an inspiration to them in every way. In arguably some of the best ways ever. Wow, pile number 1. That is amazing. I hope you liked that pile number 1. We're going to go on to pile number 2. Pile number 3. How are you? So, what are their thoughts what are their thoughts of you? Are you ready? Let's calm the nerves here. Let's calm everybody down and just I know this is going to be good. So, Page of Swords, Gossip. Three of Pentacles, recognition. Oh. 5 of Swords, conflict. 5 of Cups, sadness. Oh, wow. 3 of Hearts, heartache. Or 3 of Swords, I mean. Wow. Ouch. 9 of Swords, defense. 4 of Swords, recovery. Wow. For once, this is not as pleasant. They are gossiping about you, and getting recognition off of this, because this person, their thoughts of you it wouldn't be surprised if this was an ex-friend, or if someone is like, if has a lot of spite for you for just like no legitimate reason. But this person does not like you. They are gossiping and also creating all this conflict. They might have been purposely trolling you or doing something to trigger you because you triggered them of something that you've done, or they feel that you have done. Even if that's not the case, and it's caused a lot of heartache and stress for you. I mean, you had to be very, very defensive, and they sometimes, or another thing that they think that they may not know you, and they think that you're a very gossipy, kind of person. I mean, like, this person, whoever it is, their thoughts of you, it's not coming from a genuine place, genuine, potato. This person feels betrayed by you. Hence heartache and recovery. So their thoughts of you are very much what they are, or at least what they're doing. They're trying to beat you to the punch to say that they're right, or just like instigate things with you because I mean, they feel like you betrayed them in some way, shape, or form. And it's gotten you down so much, and it's like you started getting defensive now, and now you're recovering. But also with recovery, they also think that even though they've done this with you, they've done this to you, they also sometimes see you as defense and recovery. So it's this very up and down, hot and cold vision. It wouldn't shock me if, and no shame in this, but it wouldn't shock me if this person had is bipolar or something, or they are just like so egotistical and so prideful that they're just like blinded by what's going on about them, and they're just disconnected from reality. They can also see you as this, how you are the one that messed on their parade, and how you're destroying their lives. And so it wouldn't shock me if they attempted to do that to you, just as a psychotic response, an irrational response, especially. Child of the cosmos, the intellect of the universe lies within you. The seven star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life expression. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Okay. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Oh, wow. The seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So this person's perspective of you is, the bottom part is very jealousy based. They see that you're not one of this, and that you're very, very, very intelligent. They know that you're intelligent, and even if you don't think or feel that you're intelligent, pile number 3, you absolutely are. You very much are intelligent, pile number 3. And so, even though they are, even though they're giving you all this flack and awfulness and smearing you, they're doing this because they're triggered, and there's a lot of emotional healing, and they see that you're an emotional healer. They see that you're very, very much evolved, and also breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will. They feel like you've done them wrong, ergo they feel like that their thoughts of you are that you're like a karmic enemy to them, which is very juvenile, because I mean, like, to the vast majority you're not like that, but to this specific person who it molds with, yeah, you are. You're basically everything that they project themselves onto you, and they throw rocks or slash stones in glass houses. Like, everything where it hurts you, it's applicable and hurts them. They're attacking you where they are hurt. And the reason why they see this, it's like seeing potential, inner authority, intuition, hidden secrets. They very much see that there's a potential for you to be better than them in a spiritual way, in a talented way, in any way. And it wouldn't shock me if once upon a time they were the creme de la creme. They were the untouchable. They were on top of the world. And now, since they encountered you, you're a threat. They see you as a threat. They're a has-been, and you are an uprising star. And that's very, very amazing, pile number 3. Their thoughts on you are just like, it's just very, very spiteful and very, very petty thus far. The pink rose of Lady Nada. Initiation by water. Karmic clearing. Unplugged from mass consciousness. Power of the divine masculine. Hold your center. paradigm shift. This person also sees you as part of their karma, and in a good way. They are very nasty to you, and they're very bitter because this person has been this person is not good when it comes to change. They don't like change. They don't like things when are cleared, and the reason why their thoughts on you are so bitter is because you are unplugged. They think that you're unplugged, and they think that's like a baddie. They think only insane people are unplugged. Well, no, it's not. It's like, you know what's going on here. And so, what are they going to do? They're going to try to ruffle your feathers even more. And that's where you need to hold your center. Because there is a paradigm shift. The shift is like swinging your way. And they see that. You're younger than them, whether if it's by age or by spirit or by both. Well, actually, they're younger than you, at least in terms of spirit, in terms of being a spirit. They could be they see that that you know a lot of truths, and possibly even you know a lot about them. What are their thoughts of you? Their thoughts of you are just a threat to their existence. They also think that's very karmic. Like they've gotten away with a lot of things, and they're not getting away with it from you, and you basically pulled the mask down, or even possibly off. You're helping people unplug from the mass consciousness because you know that it's not, a lot of the stuff, what they're saying, especially in the mass, what the high and mighties and the legacy media are saying is it's just to keep us entrapped, and they're basically saying that you're crazy to even want to not be trapped. There are some people who are comfortably numb and who are comfortable being enslaved. This is one of them. Like, if you're not in lockstep with the masses, then you're crazy. I mean, no, you're not. But they see how you're taken kindly, and they're not, and there's that too is a bit of jealous. There's jealousy. A lot of this, the way they see you is not. It's not rational. Okay, so none of this stuff that they're spouting off at you or gossiping about you by any means is rational or reflects any reality or actuality about you. They're just throwing just aimless tantrums. Like a new chapter, transformation, celebration, worlds within worlds, shadow self, ooh, intuition, Mother Earth. This is what they see you as most of all. They see you as their shadow self. They see you, even though they are more dark than they want to be. They see you as dark. It's nothing but utter projection. But they also see that you lead this huge possibility for a new chapter in their lives, and things are you see how new chapter and transformation. This person is scared of change, and their thoughts of you are that you are a new you are a new chapter, and you hope you're not just like a new chapter for them, but you're a new chapter for a lot of people. You're a breath of fresh air, and you help people transform. You're helping them transform, believe it or not. You are a new chapter in a good way. They think it's a bad thing, and because, I mean, like, they're losing everything that they know, but you're really, they're just people who go through massive growth spurts and growing pains in terms of their spirituality, and you opened their eyes to things that they did not want to see, and that's what their thoughts on you are. I mean, like, they think all these bad things about you because you are very much in touch with what's going on, and they just love to be blind. There are some people out there who are like that. Most people are like that, actually. And this is something, and they see you, even though that they won't be. They see you as someone that should be celebrated. Even if they don't see it as you, you should be celebrated, pile number 3. You absolutely should. They see you as they see that you're very intuitive and that you're very in touch. And it's like they want to be this, but they just don't know how. And, or they just outright don't want to. They see you as these things. So they could be a leatherhead, they could be a young soul, but this person, they just feel like you stole something from them, or you've damaged them in some way, even if it wasn't your intent. It could have been like an innocent interaction that you've had with someone that they knew, and they were just like up your area about it, and just didn't let go. Well, you know what? That's their problem. Yeah, I mean, they can be jealous as much as they want. They can be what, but do you know what? Again, they know deep down inside that you're something special, and you're shining. They're not. Pile number 3. Pile number 2. I don't know why I said 3. Pile number 2. How are you? So, what are their thoughts of you? Huh? What are their thoughts? And it's okay. You're safe here. Let's clear the energies. Let's clear the energies. Let's clear the energies. Let's clear the energies. Okay. 17, the star. Queen of Pentacles, kindness. Strength, stability. And this Eight of Swords, restriction. Oh, jeez. The Vortex, temptation. Six of Swords, calm. The Chariot, movement. Okay. So, what are their thoughts of you, pile number 2? They think the world of you. If anything, they are kind of nervous to be around you, or nervous to speak to you, because I mean, like, in a good way. You carry yourself with a lot of hope. You're very kind, and they see you as very, very stable. But here, there's this how restriction, how they feel kind of like restricted around you. So I wouldn't. It's like, it wouldn't shock me by the looks and sounds of this is that this is like, you're too good to be true. Like, they want to believe it's true that that someone can be hopeful and kind and very stable, whether if it's emotionally, financially, or whatever. But that's extremely rare. So their restrictions are due to a lot of doubts, and it wouldn't shock me if there's a little bit of trauma to it. However, even though that they feel restricted, or the restricted could be like, they could be far away, they could be, there's just something limiting them from either associating or being with you, but it wouldn't shock me if this is someone that you either met before or spoke with online. And they have a lot of temptation towards you, like very, very, very good feelings towards you, because you're just very unique, and you carry yourself as like, you're strong. This person is just nervous, and they're trying to be calm, and trying to have like a movement. They want to move forward with you, whether if it's being your friend or being an acquaintance or wanting to talk to you more often. It doesn't necessarily mean that they want to like be in a relationship with you, even if that were to be the case, or they want to be something serious, but they're kind of hesitant. You're very unique to them. You're not like what they've ever encountered before, and that's a good thing. That's actually a very wonderful thing. You shouldn't want to be like the others, and they know that you're not, and they just absolutely love and admire that about you. It's extremely admirable. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Ooh, okay. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission activation. Messenger, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. That you very much do. Perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time and nature. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. So how they see you, another ways on how they see you, how their thoughts of you is that you are very, very, very talented. You're very, very harmonious, and you bring a lot of balance. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So all of this like hesitation, even though they're hesitant to speak to you or even to be with you, they're trying to find, they like what they see, and they feel like there's some common ground and something to build off of with you, and which is good. Like this person also thinks that you're very therapeutic to be with. However, this person may think that you're a manifester, or they are an artist and manifester and a creator. And the thing is that boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. They kind of feel, I shouldn't say but, they should say, now, they kind of feel like they see you as a very, as extreme, it's, how should I say this? It's extremely relieving to associate with you. Like, you take a lot of pressure and a lot of weight off of people's shoulders just because of your creativity and your outgoingness, your vivaciousness. You're not, yeah, you take certain things seriously, but you carry yourself quite likely. You don't take yourself too seriously. You take yourself seriously, but not overtly seriously to the point where it just causes problems and stress for you. You're very harmonious. You bring a lot of harmony to this person and how they perceive you. You're a messenger. They see you, and also look. Your life is a canvas, artist and messenger. They see that you're very, very gifted. You're very. You are a manifester. You also and how you bring the images and whatever you have in your head to life. You are a messenger, and you tell, how should I say this? You present yourself with a lot of grace, even if there's a bit to quite a bit of shyness. there's some humbleness in you and a little bit of fear. But they see that you're very much a messenger, that you're not very much like your average person. You're very bold, you're very strong, you're very outspoken. You're not scared to even take the weight of the world on you at sometimes, but even though it's tempting. I mean, granted, starseeds and empaths, I'm not gonna lie, they sometimes, if not most of the time, bite off more than they can chew. And they see that, in you. Then that it's very, very wonderful, very, very therapeutic to be with, very relieving. Life path. Fourth ray of harmony. Master healing. Eternal now. 11. Messages in the numbers. Cosmic heart, cosmic Christ. Past life activation. This person also feels like they've known you before. They think that because I mean, like, look at past life activation and life path. They think that it's their destiny. It's their destiny for both of you to be part of each other's lives in some capacity. They feel that they've known you forever, or vice versa. You feel like that you've known them forever, but how they see you is that you're very much a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful healer, whether it be physically, emotionally, spiritually. Like, you're strong. You're very, very strong, and you're very, very wise. And you are very you're a lot smarter than you think you are. And they even think that. Like, it wouldn't shock me if you sometimes doubt yourself, or you don't think that you're much, because that's what's been reinforced, possibly. But no, they see something very unique, and that they've known you before, and they just love your healing powers, because you still do have the powers that you've always had from your past lives. And that's absolutely amazing. Pile number 2. Let's see what else we got. Free spirit. Be fearless. Awaken. Time out. Compassion. Cosmic connection. be still. Wow. They see that you're a wonderful, wonderful spirit. You're a free spirit. You're fearless. How they think of you is this very, very fearless and awakened soul. Awakened soul. Actually. And you're like this, and how another thing they see is that you're a time out from this weird, quote-unquote, reality that's been going on. You have very great cosmic connection, which you do. You're a lot more in touch spiritually on what's going on this planet than a vast majority of people think. The vast majority of the world population does not see, nor feel, nor have the powers that you do, pile number 2. And you're very still, and you should be still. You should. And what do I mean by that? It's like they see you as someone who is not fazed, at least not anymore, by this crazy reality. You're very gifted, and you are very smart, and you're very wise. And even if you two are meant to be together as or even if you do know each other from a past life, it's best they see you as this, but it's also best for you to be still and just go with the flow. And that's how they really, really, really see you. And that's very rare, because nowadays a lot of people are in extreme panic. You're not, though. And that is a huge relief to them. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope you liked that reading as well. And so, please comment, share, like, and subscribe so the echoes expand.